This is Friday Night Hoops with Orlando Sanchez.
What is good, everyone? My name is Orlando, and this is Friday Night Hoops. We start with first place on the line in the Three Rivers League. Oregon City battling Tualatin. The home team getting busy. Jalen Arosamena would not be denied. The putback gives the T-Wolves a 6-point lead. Oregon City answers Jace Stigler with a 3-ball corner pocket. Third quarter, Quinn McMillan with a 3-ball of her own. Back and forth we go. Samara Lugo finishing off the break. Pioneers up 7. But Tualatin had too much Olivia Pulavati. She could not be stopped. Tualatin clamps down on defense in the fourth quarter and wins it 37-29. The Timberwolves have won 14 in a row on top of the Three Rivers League. Let's head over to Lake Ridge. The Pacers hosting West Lynn. Home team pushing the pace. Check out Zoe Davis. The footwork, too nice. West Lynn kept it close. Off the fast break, Reese Jordan. The acrobatic lay-in. But senior night belonged to Lake Ridge. Keely O'Halloran is a certified bucket. Have some. Lake Ridge gets a 56-47 win. The top-ranked West Lynn boys hosting Tigard. The intro's next level. Neon lights. Welcome back to the Jackson Shellstad Show. In tonight's episode, Stop and Pop. Tigard tries to keep up. Malik Brown with 3 of his own, smooth with the step back. But then, Shellstad, this just ain't fair. No look to Mark Hamper. West Lynn keeps it rolling, 82-60. Things don't get much more jam-packed than the standings in the Metro League. 4 teams separated by 1 game. So let's start with Mountainside, visiting Southridge. Pick things up in the fourth quarter. Mavs up 7. Cade Groening cuts into that. Dude is a shooter. That forces a timeout, and Southridge kept attacking. Nick Van Zulen off the cut. The lead down to 2. But this is tough to stop. Peyton Reyes, are you kidding me with those handles? Eli Visconti finishes off the highlight, and Mountainside gets a 60-56 win on the road. Jesuit visiting Aloha. The Crusaders came out firing. First quarter, Cade Collins takes the deep ball and finishes the break in style. Later, Henry Smith in the corner, catch and release. Makes that look easy. Jesuit wins big. They're 8-2 in league play. Let's head up 185th to Westview High School. The Beaverton Beavers visiting Rock Creek. Beaverton strikes early in those orange unis. Max Elmgren from downtown. The hometown Wildcats respond with 3 of their own. Amari Roll from distance. Westview trying to keep it close, but there's Elmgren again. Good from the land of 3 points. Everyone knew it was in. Beaverton gets a 67-37 win. Things remain jam-packed in the Metro League. The girls playing at Beaverton, the mascot flexing on senior night. The Beaver seniors did some flexing of their own. Zoe Border off the bounce and 1. Beaverton on the run this time. Indy Browning, perfect pass to Laney Spear for the hoop. Beaverton rolling. Can't stop, won't stop. Another one of those seniors. Madison Narrow from the corner. Beaverton gets a 64-43 win. Up in Washington, Union hosting Emerald Ridge from Puyallup. A spot in the regionals on the line. Titans head coach Blake Conley drawing up that perfect play. It's called Give the Ball to Tucker Dunseth. That's good for 3. But he wasn't the only one hitting from deep. Evan Manville. Line him up, man. Union is on to the regionals with a 73-45 win. In Class 3A, Mountain View hosting North Thurston at the new Thunderdome. This game had a lot of action. Thad Tankley with the J for the visiting Rams. But don't blink. During his close-up, Mountain View on the attack. Ladarius Washington putting it down. But Tankley wasn't done. North Thurston wins 61-42. But the Thunder, they'll get one final shot at the regionals on Saturday. 2A District Championship, R.A. Long versus Mark Morris. Crosstown rivals from Longview playing in Vancouver. These teams split the first two meetings of the year. Jackson Cook using his size for the finger roll. Back and forth we go. Kobe Parlin draining the three from distance. This was a battle, folks. Kevin Holden with a nice drive. So we go to the fourth, R.A. Long up 6. Braden Olson with the three. It cut the deficit in half, but R.A. Long just made their free throws down the stretch, and they get the district championship, 66-61. Your votes took us to the PIL, the defending champion Cleveland Warriors, facing off with third-ranked Lincoln. This is your game of the week. Big-time basketball in Portland. Top two teams in the PIL, the Cardinals undefeated in league play, the Warriors still alive in the chase for the title. Jackson Cooper getting the party started, putting some sauce on it. Cleveland cooking, SC Tresvant is money. Warriors up 8, Lincoln though chipping away. Graham Eikenberry off the window, then the final moments of the first half. Jimmy McCartan just beats the buzzer. It's a 5-point game. Oh, we got a good one. The Seeley Roberts brothers tough. Malachi with 10 in the second half. Moroni, he went off 29 for the game. But every time the Cardinals got close, the Warriors had an answer. Jackson Owens, the baseline is butter. He had a dozen. Jamel Pashon came through in the clutch. Hoop and harm. He led the way with 14. The man has ice in his veins. Knocked down 8 of 9 free throws in the fourth quarter. That was the difference. Cleveland gets a monster win, 62-58. Pacific Conference. Newburgh visiting Sherwood. Tigers set the tone. Hayden Gardner. Go ahead, man. Knock it down. Malachi Muthia has the floater in his bag. Newburgh charged up on top by 6. But the Bowmen settle down. Teamwork making that dream work. Matthew Verkamp with the finish. Brian Kelly from way downtown. And that gets the people going. Bowmen get the dub, 67-58. To the Mount Hood Conference we go. Gresham visiting Clackamas on a Friday night. The Cavalier Band putting on a show, and so was Isaiah Pippa White. The man does it all. Here, it's off the putback. The Cavaliers, though, respond. Peter on from the corner. Money. Gresham moving the rock. R.J. Alexander. I got you, man. Popping from distance. Then the Gophers get downright defensive. Marcus McKinney forces the steal, and he's picking up some frequent flyer miles. Coast to coast, Gresham cruises to a 76-49 victory. Sandy Pioneers visiting the Nelson Hawks. Hey, who doesn't like three-pointers, right? They're worth more than twos. Both squads making it happen. Hadley Cunningham to Rachel Jones. No hesitation on that one. Nelson returns the favor. Tatiana Harris, nice skip pass to Jasa Giuliano. Ring her up. And as DJ Khaled says, another one. Ella Shackleton was popping. Nelson cruises to a 52-20 victory. Pac-12 scoreboard, please. The Oregon Ducks dropped their 6th straight, 64-57 the final. WSU gets its first season sweep over Oregon in more than 20 years. Ducks freshman Grace Van Sluten went down with an ankle or a foot injury late in the game. The Beavs fall to Washington 64-59 in Seattle.